So, short version. Volley and Wyvern Sting are the only hunter spells that scale with spell damage in TBC, but they scale very well, and a set of spell damage gear would be very nice to have around. The cooldowns on both of these abilities means that you'd mostly want to feign death swap back to your normal set after using them, though readiness would help out a bit too. Here's the long version. Volley deals 14.3% of your spell damage stat to each enemy caught in the AoE. This is already better than most AoE spells for other caster classes. Volley's coefficient can be buffed with the Barrage talent to get to 16% spell damage per target, and the Slaying talents help a little as well, up to 14.75%, or 16.5% with Barrage. The Beast Within also benefits scaling, beefing it up from 14.3% to 15.75%, but it can't be taken with Barrage. Volley is also AoE-capped, meaning the maximum damage per second you can deal with this spell is 2,440. Volley also doesn't use any charges of misdirection, but the full threat transfer is applied, so it's amazing for helping your tank out with AoE threat. Wyvern Sting deals 16.7% of your spell damage stat with every tick of damage. There are 6 ticks of damage, that's a total of 100.2% scaling. Wyvern Sting's scaling increases with the improved Stings talent.
Stings, doesn't it?
From 16.7% to 21.7%, which is 130.2% total. Wyvern Sting also gets buffed by the Slaying talents, just like Volley. And Wyvern Sting snapshots your current spell damage stat at the beginning of the damage over time portion of the spell, so you can sting an enemy, get the damage over time going, and then feign death gear swap and still benefit from the juiced up damage over time effect. However, for misdirection purposes, Wyvern Sting will use up a charge on cast with no benefit and actually dispel misdirection entirely when the damage over time effect kicks in. Also, if you're new to the feign death gear swap, just keep in mind that if your pet is still attacking an enemy, then it won't work. You have to call your pet back to be able to swap. That's all I've got for this one. Go crazy.